few months' time, snow will blanket the Great Peaks just to our west, but for now, summer still in full swing at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 9.
52's the mic right here over there. 52's the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Block on the give. It's Lindsay. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
That's a gain of 7.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
52's the mic, boys, 52. Ready?
3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Broncos.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's not going to get me. 45.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Flush to his right. And he's going to... Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Not only a fumble lost there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Completes it to Miller. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Brady now on 1st down. This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
T.J. Logan, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Broncos nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
37-yard line.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Gordon, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Locke to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Locke working out of the gun. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu.